Hello and welcome to my channel, Single Mom Review. My name is Sherry and that is spelled C-H-E-R-E. It is spelled a little fancy but pronounced plain old Sherry. And I'm a full-time high school English teacher and a part-time reseller here on YouTube. Then I also sell from the platforms of eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, and Depop. All those links will be down in my description box. If you'd like to go check any of those out, please go down, click on the link. It'll take you there. If you see something that you like, shoot me an email. I will either get you a discount on that platform or I can invoice you myself, whichever you prefer. But I do want to make sure that I give my subscribers a discount either way. But anyways, I am bringing to you my purse sale. I know I went a little longer this time, but before I got my purse sale up and going, it's just been crazy, and I really don't have an answer as to why. It just seems like I just can't get it together. Went to a little paint party one night this week, had Bible study one night this week. Next week I have a cookie decorating class one night. It just seems like it's something all the time, and that's fine. It's keeping me busy. It's keeping me occupied. I have a banquet on Saturday. Tonight I ran home after school. I'm filming this on Friday because I am leaving here about 5:45 to head over to meet a couple of my girlfriends in Bartlesville. We're watching a comedy show tonight, having dinner and drinks, and so it's kind of our little Valentine's thing because I work a banquet tomorrow, as I said. So anyways, it's just been crazy, but you know, I miss you guys. I have to try to get something going, so here I am. Today I have a few things at the very beginning, I will have some shoes at the end. I have some summer shoes I think you're going to want to see. And then I do also have, let's see, I have 14 clearance bags today. And then I've got some regular merchandise, so purses. Do remember, if there's anything that you would like to order, please send me an email to singlemomreview@gmail.com. I'll shoot you an invoice. You can pay, there will be a PayPal invoice. You do not have to be a member of PayPal. You can pay using credit card or debit card as a guest. If you would rather go through Venmo or Cash App, just let me know in your email. I'll do a request that way. My shipping, I'll have some items at the beginning. I'll try to tell you here at the beginning how much those will be. For the majority, smaller items, some of the clothing items might be $5 ships if they're light. But then when we get into the purses and some heavier items, it goes into the small leather goods are $7 ships. Purses are $10 ships. Shoes are $10 ships. There may be a coat or something in the clothes that would be a $10 ship. So just I will try to let you know on those, but always remember I have a $10 max. So whatever you want to put together, $10 max shipping. Okay. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started. I am going to try to go fast. I know I say that every time and I never seem to get it faster, but I'm going to try. All right. So the first thing, I have some little clothing items on. The first thing I want to show you is this scarf. This is an infinity scarf. It is a beautiful blue with these crosses. And I saw it. I could not pass it up. And it was new with tags. It is by the brand Rikka, R-I-K-K-A. Not a brand that sticks out to me. I just love the color. I love the cross, the jeweled cross, like a good jewelry cross. I loved that. And so anyways, new with tags, you can't go wrong. So I picked this up. This, like I said, is an infinity scarf. Let me see if it had a tag that told me. Oh, here it is. All right. It was 100% polyester. That's what I was thinking, but I just wasn't sure. But here it is. See those crosses? Aren't those so pretty? I think it's so pretty. And like I said, it is new with tag. So I picked that up. And so for this, I am asking $10. $10 for the new with tag, beautiful blue infinity cross scarf. The next thing is, I about had a conniption when I found this. This is a vintage Andrew Marc fur vest. Now, the tag on the inside just says 100% leather for the outer shell. The other ones that look almost identical to this that I found online said that this was possum fur. I don't know if this is or if it's not. It doesn't tell me any kind of fur that it is. That it's just 100% leather, which to me means that obviously it's a fur of some sort, but it doesn't say it on the tag on this particular one. This is a size medium. Look how cute this is. Like I said, it is vintage. I think it's called, the ones online said West Newfoundland opossum. It feels wonderful. Like I said, it is vintage. It's not a recent fur. It's one from back in the day. This is a size medium. Now, I am 5'4", about 40 pounds, 142 pounds. And it fits just right, like where it's going to stay down on my hips. But it is, you know, like I can get my fingers in there. But other than that, there's not a whole lot of gaping there. And it does zip up. It does have 2 pockets here. Does feel warm. This is suede under here. Now, even the ones I saw online that were the vintage ones had this little snap. I don't know what that is. You know, was meant to snap to. I honestly don't. But all the ones, if you go look on Poshmark or eBay, they have this too, and there's nothing else that goes with it. So I don't know if there originally was and the vintage ones just don't. I have no idea. But it is in amazing condition. The inside is a beautiful, beautiful brown, like a satin finish on the inside. See all those snaps? It's like it, I don't know. I don't know if it had a hood at one time. Maybe that's what it was. I don't know. I seriously don't know. So the tag says that it is 100%, the shell is 100% leather. The body lining is 100% acrylic. The sleeve lining is 100% acetate. And then it says sleeve in INTELINING is 100% polyester. So I have no idea. So, and that is all on this little tag right here. And then here is your Andrew Marc tag. It has your size medium. This was made in Korea. Look how beautiful that is. Look how beautiful. It is gorgeous. It is a gorgeous vest, fur vest. So for this fur vest, I am asking $52. There are some that went for, I think it was between 100 and 150. I'll get this one in the jacket I have here confused, but they were both very close to the same, what comps were. It's gorgeous. All right. Then I have this necklace on. Now I know that, you know, Valentine's Day is tomorrow, or actually this is going up on Saturday. So it's today. Happy Valentine's Day. But this is a Talbots. It's a gold chain link cable kind of with red enamel in the middle. So, I mean, this is perfect for any time of year. But I was just thinking of the red for Valentine's when I first pulled this out. I pulled it out actually for the collab that we did last weekend. And I didn't use it. And so I have this. So for this necklace, I am asking $12. $12 for this, and it is in like new condition. Here is your Talbots hang tag. So $12 for that. And then I had also pulled these out. These are new on card. These are pretty close to vintage, if not vintage. Liz Claiborne. These are gold. They call them gold filled. These are little dangle hearts. Kind of a diamond shape there at the bottom. They are so cute. These were sold at a store that I think has since closed. That's why I'm kind of thinking they're on the vintage side. It was called Elder Brahmin, and it was like a department store because the tag has like that with scans and all that. Back in the day, they were $14. They are gold filled. They are new on the card. They are just, and you could wear these anytime. And they are, like I said, new condition on the card. So for these little Liz Claiborne, I'm asking $6. $6 for the new on card Liz Claibornes. All right, so I have both of those two. And then I have this little J. Crew Mercantile sweater. This is the Ruffle sweater, kind of a ruffle diagonal sweater. Now this is a size small. I would definitely want a size medium for myself, but I always like to kind of put it on and just show people. You know, like I said, I'm 5'4", about 142, and it does go to about, and also it helps you with length too. Goes to about there on me. This is a wool blend sweater, but it is like a very thin type wool blend sweater. It's kind of got a crew, kind of a crew neck, but it's a little bit higher, maybe up than a crew neck. Like I said, it is the diagonal little ruffle. Super cute. I do like the way the arms are fitting. I think that makes the whole top look very form-fitting, which I think it makes me look slimmer. So for this J. Crew, like a beautiful tan wool blend sweater, I'll show you the tags when I take this off. I am asking, it is a size small, and I'm asking 18 for this. All right, I'm going to jump off and put on my top and show you two other things, and we're ready to move on. Last thing I wanted to show was this black leather, kind of a, I don't know what, it's not really a trench coat, but some people were putting it as that on Poshmark and eBay. I don't feel like it's long enough to be considered a trench coat. I feel like it's more of a kind of a barn coat length, like a utility coat length, even though I do realize it's a lot more dressier than that. That's what I feel like the length is. But this is a, let's see, JLC New York black leather, size medium. This leather on this coat is so stinking soft. It is soft. I do also think this is, you know, close to vintage, if not vintage. It does have pockets right here. Remember, I am 5'4", 142. This, I can button it, but it's definitely, I think it's more of a blazer type button than a jacket type button. I would definitely want my jacket to be a little bit bigger for me. So I think this is more fitting to maybe the small end, but vintage, you know, vintage sizes, they thought people were a lot smaller back then. So maybe that's why it's considered a medium. But it is in perfect condition except for a button. I'm going to show you the button here in just 1 second. This thing is so soft. It is so soft. But if you were like a medium like me and you just wanted to wear it open like this, that would be fine. I think it looks fine. It does have the kind of the lapel, like little collar here that I really like. My favorite thing is the feeling of this leather. It's wonderful. But this is JLC New York outerwear. This is made in Indonesia. It is all lined. All lined. It is, the shell is 100% leather. The lining is 100% polyester. Right there. Like I said, it is in pristine condition. Look at that leather. Look at that leather glisten. Oh my gosh. There was one online that was going for, that sold. I only look at sold comps. When people talk about what they're going for online, I will sometimes look at the listing, but when I'm talking to you guys, I'm totally going on solds. That's all I look at. But anyways, it does have like, kind of got a little, like this little detail right here kind of darts in there. But this was the only thing. There's one button that was broke in half. Now I'm going to see if I could find something that would be close to that. If not, I don't know. I may, if someone purchases it, I may let them decide what they want to do. But I'm going to try to look myself to see if I can find something similar. But I don't know that I have anything similar. So I just kind of marked it down about $10. Just that way somebody could go get a button, and it would be very easy to fix that up if they wanted to. It's the only thing. Everything else is perfect on this jacket. So for this black leather jacket by JLC, look at that leather. Oh my gosh. I'm asking $52 for it. So the vest and the jacket were both $52. And then I just had one other clothing item. This is a North Face. The North Face, this is a men's. It's kind of a dry fit material on the outside. It is a men's large. Men's large. It's gray. I think it was maybe my oldest son's, and I don't know that he ever wore it. So then I put it in my closet. It's probably been in my closet for the last 2 years, and I've not ever pulled for it. Even has the North Face here on the back, shoulder, right there. It does have the kangaroo pocket. It is super nice. There's no pulls, there's nothing. It's a great North Face. Almost new, like new condition hoodie, and I'm asking $22 for it. All right, so this would be a $5 ship. The sweater, oh, I was going to show you the tags on the sweater here. There's your J. Crew Mercantile, size small. And then it's 45% cotton, 35% wool, and 20% nylon. There's that. It would be a $5 ship. This jacket would be a $10 ship, because I would definitely put that in a box. Along with this vest would also be a $10 ship, because I would definitely be putting that in a box also. Really trying to take care of that and not let anything happen. And then the scarf is definitely a $5 ship. Okay, so got all that taken care of. Oh, the jewelry would be $5 ships. The Talbots necklace and the Liz Claiborne earrings, both $5 ships. And I have two other things that are pretty much kind of a pouch, I guess you would call it, but I'm definitely going to do these $5 ships. They're not going to be a small leather good. It is the red beaded pouch with a white heart. They're like a coin purse. You put them in your purse, whatever you want to do with them. This is $15. And then there's this white one that is XOXO in gold with the red heart. Same thing with it. It's just a little pouch here that you're going to put in your purse whatever you want to put in there. And this is $15. If you buy them both together, I'll do them both for $25. By the set, I'll do the set for $25. And they would, like I said, be $5 ships. All right, now let's get into the clearance section, which you guys have all been waiting for. The first thing is this DIY wallet that I did. It's a Sonoma leather, all genuine leather. It's a beautiful black leather. You've got your zipper pouch. This thick silver zip, I feel like it reminds me of, like, I don't know, Harley Davidson or something. It's got that big thick zipper. So there's your zipper pouch on the back. The corners, everything looks good. What was the matter was there was one side of the snap that was missing. So I put a magnet type so that whenever it goes down, it's just going to magnet there on that snap. Okay. It's not, doesn't hold it like tremendously, but it definitely does do its job. Okay. It's not opening. So I did that. I painted around it. I made a boo-boo right there. I knew when I did this, it was just going to kind of be a, what can I do for a situation like this? And that's what I did. It is RFID protected. So that's another plus. It's genuine leather, RFID protected. You have these two slots that you can stick cards in. If you want easy access cards, they're on the front. And it's going to tri-fold open. You've got a slip pocket. You've got another zippered area, slip pocket, credit card slips. You've got a slip pocket, more credit card slips. So I'm marking this down to $5. $5 for a genuine leather black wallet. $5. All right. The next thing I have is another kind of a little fixer-upper DIY thing I did. This was a genuine leather. This is maroon and navy. Now, all of the outside is genuine leather, as it says right there. But the inside is man-made material, okay? So, it does have the Kisslock right back here, which is one of the reasons I went ahead and picked it up. It's all clean in there. So, when this opens up, the back side here is the faux leather. And you can kind of see just kind of where it started to crack right there. All right, so the inside, let's start from right here. So you've got all these credit card slips. You've got slip pocket, slip pocket, slip pocket, credit card slips. Credit card slips, ID holder, slip pocket, slip pocket, slip pocket, credit card slips, all kinds of card slips in there, okay? Then you have your bigger area here for your, if you want to put papers, if you want to put dollar bills, whatever you want to put in there. And it had started to kind of crack and peel here. And I took my leather glue and I just took like a paintbrush and painted over the top of it so there's no more peeling. Now you can still see where it had cracked there, but there's no more peeling, okay? So I did a little DIY to stop that peeling. Like I said, the Kisslock is the best thing, I think. But anyways, on all this leather is wonderful on the outside, the corners, all that. $3. $3. This is a perfect size for the smaller crossbodies and stuff that you're looking for, like a small wallet to fit in, and so it leaves you space for other things. All right, the next thing we have is this Coach. This is the Holiday Snowflake in a navy blue with like a silver gray snowflakes. It is the corner zip pouch. That means your zipper is going to go all the way down and around a little bit to make the opening a little bit wider. This is in light new condition. It does have the original wristlet. It's also a little wristlet. You've got your Coach branding here. Open it up. There's the interior. It opens up big. You have even a couple of credit card slips there. on that side. So it's definitely a nice little pouch, wallet, wristlet, all those things. And underneath the snowflakes is the signature C, and this is a coated canvas. So I marked this down to 25. Mark that down to 25. I think it was just a holiday limited edition also too. And then we have the Eastsport belt bag that's new without tag. There's your branding for your Eastsport. It's a camo belt bag. You also have Eastsport here. Little front zipper pocket. If you've got this on, you can throw your keys or ID or something easy, money in the front there. I did stuff it because I wanted you to see how much you could get in here. Quite a bit. It'd be a great vacation bag because you can get a lot in there. You can wear it as a belt bag like that. Okay. I am not a big belt bag person. I don't need anything added to my waist. But I do like kind of having things like right here. If I'm going to have a little bag like this, like right here. I like that. Okay, kind of a little swing pack. And then those that like to wear them on their backs, it's also another great way to do it. It's the season coming up that we're all going to be, you know, out traipsing around, that we're going to need to have something that's lightweight, can fit all of our things in here. You have the double zip Eastsport branded zippers there. It opens up, and like I said, I've got quite a bit of stuff in here. It's big. Be a great hiking. You could get a lot of things in here, your first aid things, all those kinds of things in here. So for the Eastsport, I marked this down to $10 for the new without tag. This actually came out of a box I had. I'm sure I probably got it in a group of something. I think maybe when I was doing subscription box, the sports subscription box that I did, and it was probably, you know, something for the summer, going to a sporting event. Let's see, the next thing I have is this Vera Bradley. This is the classic navy with your Vera Bradley here in silver, and it is a little scratched dingy. This is what they call the strap wallet crossbody. That means that you can do this as, and it's not adjustable, but obviously it's removable because it can be turned into a wallet. But you can use it as a crossbody if you want. Has the strap there for you. The back side has two zip areas. It makes it really nice to be able to get in and out of easily. That one's pretty deep. You could actually probably put maybe a phone in there, even a smaller phone probably. And then you're going to open it up. It snaps open. That's where you're going to unclip that strap if you want to make it into a wallet, which I think is probably what I would do. I'd probably use it as a wallet. I love the quilted. You have your slip pocket here, credit card slips, slip pocket, ID holder, and credit card slips. So if you're using it as a wallet, definitely this would be back here for your change and things like that. This have a really nice magnetic snap. It just snapped back very nicely. So for this Vera Bradley classic navy wallet crossbody, I'm marking this down to $8. $8. Because it was used. You can tell it was used, but it has so much life left in it. Like the inside is wonderful. And it still is all the quilting, feels all the quilted still there. It's a great little Vera Bradley for $8. All right, the next thing I have is this All Saints little crossbody. You've got your All Saints right here. Right there. So what this had originally when I got it, it had some corner rubs. And what I did was I took leather paint and I just repainted all of the edge coat. The edge coat was not coming off in any way, shape, or form. It was just, you could tell where it had been dinged and rubbed and all that. And that was really the part of the corners that was rubbed the most, was just the edge coat. So I just put a paint coat on all of the edge coating and took care of those corners. So now you don't have the corner rubs. Okay. It does have an adjustable and removable crossbody strap. It's a perfect size for me right now. It's kind of a taupe gray. I would call it more of a taupe than a gray, but I feel like that's kind of in the middle there. It does have the hitching post type of kind of a buckle type thing that would let you adjust it to the different lengths. You have backside here has a long leather zipper pull, and this is all leather, genuine leather. There's the in pocket here. You do have like a little slip area there, and it does have your All Saints branding right there. And then you have another section here. This would be an easy access. Throw your phone, your keys, something in there if you're just in and out real fast. Then it's going to open up with a snap. You have your All Saints branding again right there. This is where you're going to hitch it from the hitching post area and just take it out if you want to just use it as a clutch. I really like it as a clutch too. It's super cute. It has a lot of room to use it as a clutch too. So you've got a little area up there. You can put, you know, whatever you want to put. Papers, passport papers, invitations if you're taking this out to a little ball thing or something. You have your interior here, big interior. Then you have All Saints on your zipper pull there. Open that. There you go, there's that. And then you have all these credit card slips here. So it's actually almost a little wallet and a little purse all in one, which is really neat. I think it was called the Fetch, F-E-T-C-H in taupe. I think it's more of a kind of a gray taupe. I don't think it's a dark taupe. I'd maybe call it a light taupe. There's your All Saints there. All right, so for this, I'm marking this down to $39. $39 for an All Saints little bag. $39. All right, the next thing I have is this new tag, Steve Madden. This is the Bzoia, B-Z-O-I-A, and it's a velvet crossbody, and it was originally $88. The MSRP was. It does have the kind of the, I don't call that gunmetal, but I would say it's like a brushed pewter. And it kind of looks like it's in a rope SM on the front with your chevron velvet design. The shoulder strap is not removable, and it's like a little Y2K shoulder bag. It also does have the adjustable crossbody that is removable. You do have Steve Madden on the buckle there. You also have Steve Madden on both of your clasps if you're going to take the crossbody off. And there it would be as a crossbody. This would be a great prom night out bag. It is so stinking cute. Here's the top part. I love the way, that is faux leather, but I love the way that looks. They made it very classy looking. Another one with that big zipper, bold zipper. Does have Steve Madden on the zipper pull also. It is still stuffed. You have Steve Madden branding there with a zipper pocket on the inside. So for this Steve Madden, new with tag, shoulder bag, crossbody, I am marking this one down to $20. $20. All right, the next clearance I have is this Karl Lagerfeld. This is a black camera bag. The gold Karl Lagerfeld. It is new with tags. It does have the back slip pocket here. This originally was $178. $178. It does, the crossbody is a guitar strap that's not removable, and it is like a red and pink and all kinds of pinks are kind of, you got a light pink there and then a darker pink and almost a magenta there. You do have the AirPod or just coin purse, whatever you want to use this for. That's attached by clip to the guitar strap, but you can take that off and just throw it in the purse as a little coin pouch because it does zip open. You can put whatever you want to put in there. It is branded Karl Lagerfeld also. The guitar strap says Karl Lagerfeld Paris. Super cute. It is a faux leather. Karl is faux. This is a faux one. It is the double zip here on the top for the camera bag. It does have Karl Lagerfeld even on the little studs there. The back side here has the original Karl Lagerfeld. You have Karl Lagerfeld branding, credit card slips. You have another slip pocket back here that has your care card and your letter from Karl. Then you have in the front the tissue paper and another slip pocket there. So I'm marking this Karl, brand new with tag, black camera bag. I'm marking this one down to $49. $49. All right, the next thing I have that's on clearance is this Brahmin. This is a Melbourne. This is the tote. It's bigger than the Asher. It's considered what they call the tote. There's your Brahmin hang tag. You've got your Brahmin right there that has a little dinged. Brahmin metal gets a little dinged up. It is what I would call maybe the metallic gold Melbourne. The shoulder straps are great. I love Brahmin. Oh gosh, look at that bag. Wow. You look like you're coming into town. Got all your jewels on and your Brahmin and your metallic gold. So stinking cute. Now this had some kind of the rubs on the edge coating. And what I did, no edge coating was missing. It was just rubbed. And I just repainted all of the edge coating around here and here. So it all matches well, but you just don't notice any of that rubbing. So it does look right there. It kind of had a rub, but I've kind of fixed that also. So I tried to just kind of take the rub and just go ahead and just change the edge coat to make it to where it just looked very nice and clean and wonderful. It's a wonderful bag. Wonderful bag. This thing's gorgeous. It's beautiful. All right, so we're going to open this up here. There's your interior. Got your zip pocket with your key fobs there. That is a tag down there. I guess that's Brahmin or something. Got a little small zip pocket there. You've got 2 slip pockets there with pin holders there. I'm trying to remember if this had anything. I don't see anything. I always try to look in the corners if I think I've forgotten. Nope, it does say Brahmin. That tag does say Brahmin down there. Nope, it looks really nice. So this is a great bag. So I'm marking this Brahmin down, and this will be the last. I mean, it's definitely going online because Canary Closet was just saying a couple weeks ago she sold some Brahmins. One was this size. I think she sold it for $150, and then she sold another one for like $225. Brahmins. And so this one I'm marking down to 64 bucks. So all right, the next one I have is, let's see, the Kate Spade. This is this one actually comes with a dust bag. This is a big one. She is the Kate Spade Young Lane Mary Beth shoulder bag. It can be a shoulder bag, it can be a tote, it could be a laptop case. Okay, look at the leather on this thing. Look at that leather, that black pebbled leather. There's no rubs. She's gorgeous. I will tell you, the only thing about this bag was it originally had like a smaller, like maybe a Chromebook or a smaller laptop sleeve that went inside of it. So it's kind of a purse / laptop case. And that's not here. Now that was not leather. It was just the same material as the outside. I think maybe a quarter of it might have been leather, but maybe where it zipped at the top. But it was some materials, because I did look online and look at it. The handles of this bag are fabulous. This bag's in perfect condition, other than it missing that little sleeve that's in the inside. Now it still has the compartment, so you can slip your Chromebook or your iPad or your laptop in there. You just don't have the sleeve. That was the original part of the whole bag when it was sold. Okay, it does say Mary Beth, or not Mary Beth, that's the name of it. It does say Kate Spade right there. The interior, I'm gonna make sure my corners all look good. Yep, my corners all look good. There's the bottom, and then there's your corners again. All right, so it's beautiful on the inside too. Look at the inside. Look how pretty that is. All right, so let's start back here. On this back here, you have your Spade, and then you have a big zipper pocket. Okay, and then you have this middle section. That's where you can throw a Chromebook or iPad or laptop right in there. And that's where that sleeve would have slipped into. But you can put a notebook in there. If you want to use this as a, just bring your work home from work, put a notebook in there. Whatever you want to put in there. And then this at the front, wait, where am I at? Oh, this other side here had the 2 slip pockets. So basically it's set up like a purse with your back zip, your slip pockets, and then you have this middle section here for whatever. It does not have it's set up like a tote, doesn't have a snap button closure, doesn't have a magnetic, anything like that, okay? It is gorgeous though. Comes with its original dust bag that says, "She tucked her coral lipstick away and floated back to the party, Kate Spade, New York." And so you will get this. You could use this as a diaper bag so easily. Throw your diaper bag and stuff in, or diaper stuff in there. What a fancy diaper bag. So for this Kate Spade, I am marking this one down to 62 bucks for this huge leather, beautiful bag. 62. All right, I have 2 more clearance. The next one here is this Lewis Cardi. This is a like new condition bag. The only thing, it didn't have the original crossbody strap, so I added this gray and white chevron crossbody strap. It is faux leather. I do like, it is a 2-tone gray, kind of a darker gray, and then you've got your matte kind of gray there. This is kind of more of a shiny, but I like the way it looks weathered. I mean, that's intentional. It's supposed to look that way. I like the way it looks that way though. For this to be a faux leather bag, Lewis Cardi really brands their stuff well too. You got Lewis Cardi on the zipper pull there. It's on the zipper pull here too. Here's the bottom. Like I said, it is a new condition, besides just the crossbody was missing. You can wear it as a shoulder bag. It's a nice size bag. I mean, you could put some things in here and you know, go over for the weekend, overnight, whatever you want to do. Also, you could wear it in the crook of your arm if you wanted to. It's a nice size bag. You got your guitar strap that I added. If you wanted to put it as, you know, this would, like I said, you could fill this with gym clothes even, you know, or have your purse stuff in there. And I'm going to run into the gym, so I'm going to throw my shorts and t-shirt in here. There's plenty of room. Definitely like a hobo, I feel like, style bag. Here's your back zip here. Got a real nice pocket to throw a phone, keys in. And then you have this zippered area here to your main area. And it's, like I said, it's a good size little, I think I had several things in here. There's your big interior. You have your Lewis Cardi branding here with your zipper pocket. And then you have 2 slip pockets. So for this light new Lewis Cardi, I actually marked this down to $10. $10. That's a steal. $10. All right, the last clearance item I have is this Vince Camuto. This is like a little laptop, kind of a little briefcase. What do you call it? An attaché type little bag. You can also put your purse stuff in here too. I would think about this like if I was, you know, wanting to take papers home to grade or something, throw in my, you know, papers and notebook and stuff like that in here. You can also, I mean, you could use it as a tote for your personal items. Also, super cute little, you know, if you want to use it as a purse. This is new without tag. You have your Vince Camuto right there. It is a faux leather though. Most of Vince items are leather, so I want to make sure you do know this is faux. It's black with a gray stripe, so it goes with absolutely anything. There's no anything. It is, like I said, new without tag. It does open up here. It does have like a faux, even suede interior. It's really beautiful. It would also, you know, if you put your Chromebook or your laptop in there to take into Starbucks to work on your work, it's going to be nice. That suede is really nice. You have this faux leather side pocket there. So I'm marking this faux leather, little kind of a tote laptop attaché work case. I'm marking this down to $15. All right, and then the last clearance item is I'm going to mark the Inspired here down, Inspired Prada down to $40. I had 2 people that wanted it and then never got back with me. You have your guitar strap here if you're going to make it a crossbody. Right here, like this. That's how I wore it when I used it. Then you have your little handle here. If you're going to use it in the crook of your arm. It's a little bucket bag. It is still in like new condition. I'm the only one that's used it. and I didn't use it much. Very short time. And you have your front here, your front zipper area. I think I put my keys maybe in there. I always try to keep my keys because I'm always in and out of my school building. And then it does open here. A little drawstring. Then you've got the original stuffing in there. And then you have branding there. And then, like I said, it does come with the dust bag. And then it does come with, there's a lot of cards and stuff in there. So I'm marking this one down to 40 today. 40. And then I'm going to put it on my Facebook. And somebody in my town will snatch it. All right. The next thing I have, now we're down to regular, no more clearance. The first thing I have is this NWOT tag juicy. I have two NWOT tag Juicy Coutures. This is called Pink Fondant. How perfect is this for the season we're coming into? It does have the Juicy Heart purse charm here. It is the extra spender mini tote. It was originally $89. Pink fondant velvet with your juicy and silver kind of studs there. It is a little crook of the arm bag. Or you have the removable and adjustable Juicy Couture crossbody strap. It would need to go down a little bit for me. It's too high. How cute's that? That's so cute for summer. Love that. Let's see here. It does have the little tote type snap here. Open that up. There's the interior. It's new without tag. You got your Juicy branding there, a zipper pocket, and 2 slip pockets. So for this Juicy, new without tag, mini spender, I am asking $55 for her. $55. I think she might have been a TikTok viral, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure. All right. And then I have this Juicy Couture. This is in what they call a sage green. This is new with tag. It is a satchel crossbody. It has the heart silver kind of a, it's really not studs. It's more of a kind of more of an applique, maybe I would call it, but it's made to look like studs, like a heat press. That maybe that would be what I would call it. It is a sage green velvet also. It is Queen Couture Satchel is what it's called, and it was originally $99. It does have this little Juicy coin purse charm here. It does say Juicy on the heart with the key. It does clip right there. It also has the Juicy heart. So it's a good, cute little purse charm. Juicy purse charm that you're getting with the purse. The crossbody strap is not removable, but it is adjustable. Let's see, it does have Juicy right there on the silver, Juicy Couture. It does have the zipper pull, does have the heart with Juicy there. The crossbody strap, I would need to kind of bring it up a little bit for me. I'd want it about right there. It's kind of a bowling bag, kind of little satchel look to it. Here it is in the crook of your arm. Oh, that's cute. It's super cute. All right, open this. And it does have the same type interior. You got your Juicy branding, a zipper pull, and 2 slip pockets here. Now this satchel didn't comp out as well. I think it's a difference between going that TikTok viral or not. And this one, I'm asking $35. So $35 for this one. That purse charm is probably $10 or $15 of the 35. All right, the next thing I have is this Coach Bleecker. This is the most perfect bag for the summertime with that woven leather and the taupe and white stripe. Just makes me think of nautical and summer. That's what it makes me think of. You got your Coach branding right there. You've got this hidden zipper here in the back. It's got Coach on your zipper. Okay. You can, you know, wear it as a little handbag, just in a, you know, by your hands, with a little sundress. Oh my gosh, would that not be cute? Walking into church or a baby shower or a wedding. Or you can also wear it as a clutch. Okay, I love the woven. And this is in a light new condition also. Does have a zip top here with a leather pull here. There's the interior. You have a slip pocket over here. It is beautiful on the interior. Everything about it is like new condition. So for the Coach Bleecker, I am asking $69 for it. All right, I do have another little clutch. This would be great for prom or wedding, anything you got coming up like that, night out. It's a D apostrophe MARGEAUX black satin evening clutch. Can also be a crossbody. It does have this little kind of a rope crossbody strap. It has this beautiful satin pleated. I mean, it's the most beautiful, like a fanned out pleat. Got your rhinestones, crystals right there. This is new without tag. Opens up here. Oops, let me show you first. If you have it as a shoulder, I would call it more of a shoulder bag type little strap. Your little black dress come in with that. I guess you could wear it as a shoulder or a crossbody, but I don't really like it like that. But you could. Gonna open it. Oh, as a clutch. I love the longer clutches. That seems to be like my favorite clutch. I like to be able to see it on both sides of the arm. So it's gonna open up and the snap. I do not know what these snaps are for. I did look online, and the ones I did see had those snaps too, and nothing went with it. So I'm clueless. So you have a slip pocket there. And then, like I said, it is new without tag. It's all new on the inside. This, it doesn't look like it's removable, okay? Because it's just this, but you can easily put this inside if you're going to have it as a clutch. And it's not going to take up much room. And that may be why it's like flimsy like that, is so that you don't take up much room with it. But anyways, so for this little clutch, I am asking $15. $15. I love that pleated look. It's gorgeous. All right. And the next thing I have is this Relic faux leather. This is the Evie, E-V-I-E. It's got those big silver zippers again. I love those. It is a crossbody that is adjustable. So it could be a shoulder bag also if you wanted it to be. Relic is another faux leather that the majority of the time really brands their things well too. You've got Relic right here. You've got Relic on all of the zippers. You have a zipper pocket here. You have a zipper pocket here. This is pretty deep. And then it also has credit card slips there on that zipper pocket. So you can almost kind of have a little purse there, wallet on the outside. You also have Relic here. It's going to unzip here. And then you have Relic there with a zipper pocket and 2 slip pockets. So for the Relic faux leather Evie, there's really no call outs on it. I am asking 18 for her. All right, I have a couple of smaller items. I don't know why I have them kind of here at the end after some of those others, but this is the Kate Spade. This is the Lacy Abstract Signature Bow, red, navy, and pink wallet. Got this vachetta leather around the edging too. Got a back pocket here. You have your Kate Spade branding there with your spade. All the little bows. Kate loves her bows. It's got a leather zipper pull here. I'm going to open it up and you have a slip pocket here along with a care card, and then you have the Abstract Signature Bow that was originally $178. You have credit card slips, slip pocket. You have a zipper pocket here in the middle. Then you have another slip area, and then more credit card slips there. And you did have, where is the Kate Spade at? It is somewhere right here. Kate Spade branding right there. So it's in wonderful condition, beautiful condition. So for the Kate Spade, originally $178, I'm asking $49 for her. Perfect. She's a beautiful little spring summer wallet. All right, the next thing I have is this Michael Kors. This is a silver metallic zip around little wallet. This is called the Silver Jet Set Travel Phone Case Purse Wallet. All that. It did not have its original wristlet. I did add this. It's not silver. It's more of a champagne. If you don't want it, I'll take it off. But I thought it was the best fit. You could take it off and use it as a keychain if you want to, and find you something else that goes better if you want to do that. Or tell me, take it off. I don't care. It does have your Michael Kors zipper here. It is dinged. Your Michael Kors branding here. It is a Saffiano leather. And a zip around and open up, and you have your metallic silver on the inside, which you've got credit card slips. You've got a slip pocket there. You have a zippered area here in the middle. And then you have where that, you know, you can put your phone in one of these. I think it maybe goes in one of these areas. I'm not sure which one. Maybe this one. Maybe this one, or you could put it anywhere you wanted to. But I always think of that little cutout as where a phone goes into. So you got 1, 2, 3 slip areas there on that side. So for this Michael Kors wallet, I have this at $18. $18. And then I have this freshly picked faux leather black pouch. Your freshly picked, and you've got your freshly picked there on the zipper pull. It does have this little black faux leather tassel. It is like new condition also. There's no call outs. It's going to open up. I would use this as a makeup case, a bag to go inside your bag to put makeup, pens, pencils, things like that. You have a big area here. You have a middle area and another big area. You could put makeup, pens, pencils, whatever, and then put that in your bag and everything would stay safe. So for this freshly picked black pouch, I am asking 18 for it. 18. I did also have this vintage Dooney and Burke brown leather keychain. that I'm asking $8 for, $8. And then I do have this Michael Kors. It's like a hobo studded bag. Now this one, the edge coating around the handle here, it was all there, and the edge coating around the top had that little bit of like where I could see dings and dinges and all that kind of stuff. Maybe even a little, in some parts, maybe a little bit of like cracking. Not really cracking, but just, I don't know, just wear, I feel like. You almost can't tell anymore because I did a pretty good job. But I took cream paint, leather paint, and I just went over all of the edge coat to just brighten it back up. I did it on the handles on both sides and then around the top. Here, it'd be the most used. That's why that was done that way. Now, the underside of this, nothing's cracking or anything, but it's just a little dingy. Now, I did try to clean that, but it's just dingy. And I just kind of stopped. But you can see where I brightened that outside up a lot with that edge coat paint. Now, if you wanted to take a paint and paint the whole thing, I wasn't doing that. I just wanted to keep it. I wanted to make it uniform where all the edge coat up here at the top was that color. But no one's ever going to see that under there anyways. No one's ever going to see that. It does have Michael Kors on your studs there. It is studded all the way around. Now your corners here are not bad, but you can just see a little bit. But it honestly goes pretty well with that silver around there. You almost like don't even notice. I didn't think it was bad enough for me to try to take the paint down there and mess with it. I thought it was all of the leather was so good. I didn't want to do anything to it. And the studding. I think your eyes immediately go to the studding, and so you don't even notice. It does have this big Michael Kors dangle, little hang tag there. But here it is. It says a beautiful hobo. This would be the perfect bag for summertime coming up. I mean, it's gorgeous. I love all the studs. You can put as much in it as you want, or it can squish down for as little as you want. It is up to you. Okay. The inside has a few little pin marks, but that's about it. Like here on the opening. Where did I see that at? Oh, right there. It's not very noticeable, but I just like to show you. Right there's a tiny little pin thing. You have right down there in that corner. It's so, I can't hardly even get down there to see it. Right down here in this corner is a tiny bit of pin. Little pin right there. Other than that, I think she's pretty good. She is a Michael Kors. You got 2 slip pockets, a zipper pocket, and 2 slip pockets. Honestly, the interior of this bag makes me think, I don't know how old she is, but it makes me kind of think of vintage a little bit. It's just that kind of almost like a I don't know what you call it, tapestry type thing, and all the O's in there have the Michael Kors. I don't know. It's just made very, I don't know, very vintagey looking to me, if you ask me, but that's just me. But she is beautiful. So for her, I'm asking $39. $39. She's a lot of leather, perfect color for spring and summer. The studding is beautiful. She's really pretty. All right, and then I have Look at this Kate Spade. Now, I've had two other ones in this most wonderful cow leather. I had a, I forgot what the name of it was. This is the Arbor Hill line, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. This is an Annalle, A-N-N-E-L-L-E. I forgot what the other one was. I just recently sold it. It was this cream with black on the inside. I had a Tiffany blue tote also, like a true like tote, but now it wasn't the Arbor Hill line, I don't think, because it wasn't two-tone, or if it was, it wasn't two-tone. It was just the Tiffany blue. It was gorgeous. But this one is huge. This is an Annalle, and she is a huge tote. Look at her. She has what they call, I think it's the geranium red on the inside. Gorgeous. Got your Kate Spade branding there. This is the most wonderful cow leather ever. Ever. I love the handles. I love that. Look at this bag. I love this line. It's one of my most favorite Kate Spade lines. I think it's because I love this leather. There's your bottom. There's no marks or anything on this cream on the outside. Can you imagine that? Nothing on the corners. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. The handles are all beautiful. It does have 3 compartments on the inside. This side has like this magnetic right there. So I'm going to open that. This thing's huge. There's that. You have this big slip pocket here. It's all leather on the inside. That is all leather. Then you have the zipper pocket here in the middle, or not pocket, but it's a zipper section. And that goes back to the cream. And then you have the back section that's just like a slip pocket. Now, if you have that magnetized and that zipped up, whatever you put in here is easy access for you to get in and out of. This bag is beautiful and huge. And I'm asking 74 for her. 74. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. All right, guys, I think, oh, actually shoes. I almost forgot. Shoes. Let's see here. The first pair of shoes I have are these are the Mephisto metallic dark taupe sandal. This is what they call the patty. This Mephisto brand is quite expensive. That brand right there is expensive. It is a size 42, which is a size 10. These are in like new condition. You got the Mephisto right there. It is like a Velcro, so it's easy on and off. It's a Velcro here too, so you can, you know, if you need them tightened up, if you need them, you know, wider, that's very fitting to your foot that way. These are, let's see, these are genuine leather off, let's see, genuine leather air remote, R-E-L-M. Here is, what's it say, 100% C-A-O-U-T C-H-O-U-C. I don't know. It has a shock absorber in the heel. They say these are like really, really, really good for your feet. They are in light new condition. Mephisto. I am asking, I'm asking $58 for these. These, like I said, they are pretty high dollar, and they are wonderful for your feet. And these are in light new condition. Then I have these Donald Kleiner. These are the ASYA, Asya. They're brown crisscross sandal. These are gorgeous. I love Donald plainer leather. Little mules. There is your Donald plainer. Made in the mountains of Italy. These are a size, what did I say? These are a size 11 and they are $28. So I'm getting some different sizes. I was stuck with like size 7s for a while. It's like I never could find anything. Yep, 11. So the Mephistos were 10s. These are 11s. Beautiful. They have been, you know, worn, but they are in a magnificent condition and leather everywhere. Okay. So they are 28. The next thing I have are these are called Sesto, MEUCCI, metallic black sandals. They are the ETELIA, Italia. And like I said, these are the Sesto Musisa, made in Italy. I don't know. They look to me very similar made as the Mephisto on the bottoms and so forth. They don't have the shock absorber and all that. They are like that. These are supposed to be very nice rubber soled, like the Mephisto is a rubber sole, like this is. These actually zipper on and off the back here. That. They're in great condition. These are a size 8 for $25. And then the last pair are a pair of Ralph Lauren's. These are hot pink patent leather heels. These are in absolutely fabulous condition. Like maybe they were worn to a couple of parties and that was it. They are pointed toe, but there's no dinges, there's no scrapes on the patent. The heels, they are Ralph Lauren. The only thing on one of them, is it this one? This one had like a little area right there that got clipped, and then I don't know, nope, that's the only area. Oh, right here. Kind of like it's kind of starting to flake a tiny bit right there. It's all inside, so nobody's ever going to see it. Did this one have anything? Maybe a little bit right along there too. That's it. Other than that, on the outside where everybody's seen, it's magnificent. What a great Easter shoe, summer shoe. So for these, I am asking, these are size 9. So I did good on sizes. Size 9, and I'm asking $12 because of those, because of that little bit of peeling that's in the inside. 12 bucks. So I had the Mephistos that were size 10 they're made wonderfully. I've got your Donald Pliners that are size 11 that are basically all leather except for the bottom. Got your Donald Pliner that are all leather, size 11. We've got your Sesto Muchetti. I don't know how you say that. Sesto. We're just going to go with Sesto. These were size 8s. And then we had a size 9 in the pink patent, light new condition, Ralph Lauren heels. All right, I am headed to a comedy show, so hopefully maybe I will have a story to tell you. I might try to do a little thrift haul where I have a little time to talk. I feel like I'm always rushing at the end here and I don't get to chat with you guys, so I may throw a little thrift haul in sometime here in the next couple of days, just to, so I have a little chat time. But anyways, I've got my little, you know, Valentine colored sweater on. I'm getting ready to go put on a pair of black kind of capri type wide leg pants to go with it. And I've got my heart earrings and we're just going to go have a good time. I need to find me some kind of a bling necklace to go, and we're just going to go have a good time. And so I hope you guys are having a wonderful Valentine's Day, and I'll be talking to y'all again real soon. Bye.